I forgot to mute my microphone. I'm typing about nerd stuff, okay? Bros call me. Okay. Ban Kyoshi, honestly, I should. Truly a keyboard moment. Absolutely indeed. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our daily Captivator Gaming, where we play Captivator every day. Except no days, because we play Captivator every day. I hope you enjoyed your keyboard ASMR. Once I realized my microphone was on, I was like, you know what? Screw it. This is some nice typing sounds. They can just sit and listen to that. I was typing about networking solutions for a buddy of mine. We're trying to figure out if we can purchase a new router. Purchase a new router for him. Storm, someone was the date the first message. Bro, what do you care? What does it matter? What the first date of the first message in the Discord server was. Bro's like it's gonna contain like the cure to cancer or something. I swear we're not hiding that. Bro is transfixed on this. It's like you and Rossi at the FPR record. Yeah. I almost forgot. Let's see what we got here so far. We got Nah Man Pigeon as well. Stream Elements, my favorite viewer. Energy Glacial, Nah Fam again. Kayoshi saying some weird shit. I think I already said Energy. You know what? Oh yeah, Mojo Creeper. Hello. Hello. Yeah, so I was trying to help me and a buddy of mine figure out a networking solution for his house. Apparently his... Okay, so I'm going to nerd out here, and you're all just going to listen. So, whenever the ISP sends like the interweb signal over to your house, right? It's in the form of an analog signal. The modem is what catches that signal, then translates it into a digital signal, which is something that our computers can use. You could plug your computer straight into that, but you would only have one connected device to the internet at a time. In comes the router. So the signal comes from ISP to the modem. Then the router is what takes that signal and allows multiple different devices in your house, oftentimes being wireless as well, to connect to the internet as well. It kind of like splits up that signal, like manages it and everything, and gives everything its own kind of like little tunnel for it to go in. So nowadays, most of the time, routers and modems are in the same unit. They don't really make or sell them too much. I'm sure they do. It's just that in most houses you see them as a single unit. So for the older ones out there, you'll probably remember that we used to have modems and like a router sitting next to it. You had to figure out like which one was which. Just restart them both when the internet wouldn't work or it was going slow. Nowadays it's just one cohesive unit. However, you can't just go willy-nilly plugging a modem router combo into any network, right? You can't do that because it matters. Like if it's like a DSL connection or a cable connection or a fiber connection, if you're lucky enough for that, it matters what modem you get, because not every modem is meant to be able to translate signals from those different sources. So we're in the research phase, and it's fun. The old messages contain unspeakable things that Storm Cell needed to cover up. No, for anyone who's wondering, I reset main chat and archived it just because I was like, I've upped up my moderation since then, and so I'm like, I'm not going to go back and purge like tens of thousands of messages to make sure they comply with like the newest set of standards I set for my community. So I'm just like, you know what, I'll just start from square one. I'll archive it in case I ever want to go back in there and find something, but I'll make a new one just to cover my ass. Like I said, I don't think that anything like too crazy was sent in there or said in it. I've never been really like wow, like out there or anything. I've always been pretty tame. I was, for better or for worse, a goody two shoes growing up, which is, looking back on it, probably for worse, but at least I don't have too many cringe moments I have to look back on and try and cover up so I can run for president someday. Router does router stuff and gives magic to a computer. Yeah, pretty much. Now, if you're really fancy, which is what I want to do whenever I have my own place, I want to put a network switch in my office because I want to get like a 2-bedroom. I want to have 1 bedroom for sleeping, then 1 bedroom for gaming / productivity. And so I want to put a network switch in there so that I can run just one Ethernet cable for my router, which will probably be like in the living room if I had to guess based on my experience. I want to run one cable like along the walls to a switch in my office. That way I can plug in multiple different like LAN connections, because right now I'm running on Wi-Fi. I think it's Wi-Fi 6 is what my Wi-Fi adapter can do. It came with the motherboard. I think it's Wi-Fi 6, but I mean, then again, it's like it matters outside of maybe a bandwidth, is because my internet service provider is not going to provide anything more than like 20 down and 10 up or something like that. So yeah, I mean, it's overkill, but someday, it's future-proofing. It's future-proofing. Someday I'll have good home network connections. Storm, I needed your expertise today. The printer wasn't working. Dude, I actually got called to a store today because the printer wasn't working. Now that I got back from that class, so I'm actually going to be able to more effectively solve printer issues and not have to call the Goober team, because now it can do what they do. It's really cool. I get to like patch in like through like the back office computer. I can like a little hacker mean. controlling it from afar. It's fun. Fiber, like that stuff that helps you shit? Yes. It's so slick and it's so fast that it's actually able to carry internet connection now. That's why you should eat maximum fiber diet. So you have the good internet. How many printers do you have to fix to get promoted? 1,000. Then I get the golden printer. Sounds like they should be hiring a person specifically for printers at this rate. No, like they actually taught me a lot of stuff in that class that will actually help me to stop these printers from fucking up so much. Like for one, like the specific distribution of Windows they use, it doesn't work well when USB devices, being the printers, go offline. And so like they have these little switch boxes that switch like the connection from one printer to another based like the time of day. But the thing is about those is it briefly interrupts that power connection. And so sometimes Windows will just be like, oh, you want me to disable this port? Okay. And so then the printer just doesn't work anymore and you have to restart the controller. So it's annoying. It really is. So, however, there are actually powered switch boxes, which I'm going to talk to. I'm going to talk to some people about getting them for our stores. So that way I won't have to get called out so much for printers. Also, apparently, there's a few little things you can do to help it stay on track, stop breaking so much. In fact, I actually learned a lot about how to make my life easier in terms of printers, so I'm very, very happy. Storm, if I fix 1,000 printers by 2025, give me the gold printer weapon. You know what I should do? Since I'm jokingly known, like you all jokingly like know my employment as just printer guy. I should add a printer to Captivator somewhere. I should add a printer to Captivator. Good morning, Skilly, my fellow Sowoto member. I was just talking about network connections because I rant about what's on my mind, and right now it's modems, modems, and routers. So I just gave them a whole rundown on intro to networking 101. McDonald's cameo in the vid. You said Storm was 100% coincidental. Yeah, I was wondering if it was, but McDonald's is in so many different places. It's hard to drive like 3 feet without finding McDonald's. Printer to print sapphires. 50% chance to double your sapphires, but 50% chance to get arrested and lose 2,000 sapphire. No. If I put a printer somewhere in the game, I don't know what it would be. Maybe like a print. I would like for it to be a printer runner weapon. I think that would be ideal. We're discussing the fastest internet of all. Dial-up. Dial-up actually used telephone lines. However, DSL, which is still a very widely used method of giving people internet, DSL actually also uses telephone lines, except it just doesn't suck ass. It's different. It's not like the other internet providing methods. You got dial-up, which is like the super old one. You got DSL. You got cable, which uses like the existing TV network. DSL uses the existing telephone lines, and then I think fiber has to have its own, obviously has to have its own network. So that's why fiber is not very many places. Did y'all know that fiber optic cables actually transmit data through light signals? Isn't that cool? It sends it through light. Yes, bendy glass using light. It is literally bendy glass using light. It's the coolest thing ever. I cannot wait until they start to like make our processors do that, but they're gonna have to figure out how to like make light switches and stuff like that, so that the whole like topology of and architecture of a processor could actually exist. But hey, I will probably live to see the day. Well, actually, they're probably just going to use it to accelerate AI and kill us all early. But you know what? It'll be cool. If we're gonna die, at least if we're gonna have a worldwide extinction event, let's at least make it entertaining, shall we? Let's at least get that light-powered RTX 5090, $10,000, so I can run Helldivers in 3 million frames per second. A small price to pay, even though my monitor can only display 240 of those because I have a 240 hertz monitor, and they don't really make a whole lot higher than that in the current moment. They make 340 hertz, but those compromise some other specs to try and. Did you just try and be trail capturing you? Wow. Luckily for me, I parried it. All the little photons just running through cables just to display Storm Cell saying stupid stuff. Yeah, people are like, in the year 2024, we'll have flying cars. Meanwhile, in the year 2024, guys, let's use light signals to stream this dumbass through the internet who says funny things while playing a dead Roblox game. And then rants about how cool the technology is. Do the captivators use fiber optic cables? Ooh, that's a good question. What kind of internal networking do captivators do? I mean, I would assume that it would just be like all like on like they would just be like their own individual computers and just communicate wirelessly. Like they probably don't have like their own internal network. They wouldn't need that. However, it would be funny if there was like a individual computer for every limb. So there'd be 6 computers in total. And then they're all networked together via a switch in the torso or something. You don't think they have internet? No, they just have LAN networks inside themselves. I think that sounds like a great captivator headcanon. Is that captivators are made up of 6 different computers. They're all trying to work together just to move the different limbs. 1 computer in each limb. 2 in the torso, 2 in the arm, 2 in the legs, 2 in the arms. 1 in the torso, and then 1 in the head. Gotta go, love you all. Alright, Skilly, see you later. My fellow SWOTO member. So yeah, that could just be networked together like a network switch. It's like the most inefficient way you could ever make a computer, but it would be funny. Because that means that they'd be thinking about 6 different things at the same time. And it'd just be absolutely in disarray. Which could potentially make it funnier. Having 6 computers is as inefficient as it is will make sense if it was a prototype. I mean, if you're making prototypes, I mean, your goal is to like work toward like a usable, workable final product instead of just kind of making it happen however it can happen. I mean, I guess that's like the early stages of prototyping, but even then, I just think it would be funny if like if it was made extremely poorly. Like the build quality of a captivator is just abysmal. I just think it'd be funny. That's part of my new headcanon now. They all have like a bunch of little computers in them. So that means if you bust up a captivator's arm, it would be brain dead in its arm, but it would still have 5 other brains to work off of. The build quality would make sense if it had little to no revisions. You love that the lore provides that loophole. But how would that make sense for getting knocked out? It's like if you beat the crap out of a captivator, wouldn't it still have like several different computers it can run off of? I mean, I guess if you knocked out the torso, then it's not like it would really. Well, the torso technically doesn't actually have any joints, so the torso could just go dead, and it would never like make a difference. What if they all use the same power? Okay, that actually makes sense. They would all use like the same power supply. They could all be hooked up to like a 1,000-watt gaming GPU. Not GPU, PSU. That would be funny. Captivators are gas-powered. I like that. I mean, they already leak hydraulic fluid or whatever. They leak oil, sorry. They leak oil whenever you beat the shit out of them with the board and nail. So we got that going for us. We already know that they use oil. Wouldn't that just make captivators incredibly flammable? Flammable? Flammable, yeah. You can get them really mad in the forums. Ooh, nice catch. Captivators should have smokestacks on them. Captivators are just extremely environmentally not friendly. Captivators are the leading cause of pollution. Like, before they catch the entire world, they're just gonna kill them all. They use nuclear reactors. 1 captivator running off the Arduino in their leg. I like the idea that they have 6 different computers, because what that means is that you could beat the crap out of a captivator, break 5 out of 6 computers, but like if the leg computer is still good, it's just sitting there trying to like catch you or something, just kind of like nudging its way towards you, dragging the rest of like the limp captivator along with them. They're very flammable, like confiscate all fire sources. Captivators gain charge when the great strategy is played. Yeah, they just have like a backup battery that just straight up just won't work. Unless the great strategy is played. Speaking of the great strategy, I'm not going to try and... I want to keep this conversational topic alive, but Roblox has officially announced their classic event. I am watching with a raised eyebrow of interest, but I'm keeping my expectations low. I am watching with a raised eyebrow of interest, but I am keeping my expectations low. It will include ticks, apparently. It will include like little Roblox tokens, which is actually very good. I didn't know about those two things before. But I'm trying to taper my expectations. The classic has a VIP t-shirt, huh? You fool, you left my left pinky toe unharmed. You absolute buffoon. You failed to disable my index finger computer. We kept our expectations low for the hunt. It was a good idea. You suggest doing the same? Yeah. I actually think I'm going to stream this. I'm thinking about taking... We're still going to do daily Captivator gaming, but I'm thinking about making it to where I do like 1 hour of Captivator, and then like the remaining hour can be this classic event. Because I talk about classic Roblox so much, it only makes sense that I play the event live. Now, of course, I didn't play the hunt live because I couldn't give less of a shit about that. But this piques my interest. This piques my interest. You should make a diesel Captivator skin with a big engine on its back. Honestly, Gustav, I'm write that down. Deadass. I'm write that. That's the update notes for Woodwater World. Hold on, I need to find my update notes for here we go. Internal update notes. The document. Let's see. Capty suit sets. What'd you say? Diesel powered? Smoke stack and lots of pollution. Thank you, Gustav. If I add that to the game, remind me and I'll give it to you for free. Proceeds to light the gasoline. Yep. You know, I think that there should be runner weapons in the future that actually light Captivators on fire. We're going to have to find a way to make it different for the bleed effect, but I think we can figure out something. Maybe, like, being on fire makes you take extra damage while you're on fire or something. It has to be some kind of other debuff, because bleed already exists. Also, skill issue. 3 evasions? No, might just 2. Keep them low. They picked weird games for it. Have they actually confirmed what games are in this classic event of theirs? Oh, juked. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. Thanks for the boost, I appreciate that. You're gonna summon Wyatt? Please don't. Please. Mercy, please. The hunt sucked? Yeah. I asked some people if I should try it. They all said no, and I said, you know what? I'm not gonna waste my time. Besides, I looked at it from afar, and I was like, man, that looks like shit. I think I'd be better off playing Butt Wipe Simulator than that. Gonna go AFK for a while. Before you go, Smash Bros. Melee is overrated. No, it's not. You're incorrect. The Mad Maxtivator. What if the fire explodes your capsule? It makes you run really fast, uncontrollably, like in Super Mario 64. That'd be funny. The Roblox Retro event, if it's gonna suck, I could tell people are being mad to a whole other world. Yeah, I think Roblox, if they fuck this one up, they're never gonna recover. I mean, we've said that 1,000 times before, but like, look, I'll give them this. They've got ticks. They've got R6 characters on the event page. They've got Roblox tokens, which are actually akin. I think this is an accident, but the R token, like the little Roblox token, was actually very akin to what was collected in a series of popular old Roblox games called. I think it was just called Roblox Adventure, but it was like Mario style adventure games. There was like 3 of them. Tyler McBride made it, also known as Polyhex now, but I don't think that's a reference to it. I think they just were trying to grasp for something to collect, and that's what they came up with. But I'm going to enjoy the happy coincidence anyway. the platform will recover, but you don't know about the community. We'll see. Could have done player points. I think tokens are cooler. Because, like, tokens are reminiscent of, like, old arcades that some of us went to as kids. Like, I have fond memories of going to, like, Chuck E. Cheese and stuff, and, you know, you would get, like, your little cup of tokens, right? You go to the arcade and spend your tokens to get tickets. And, you know, they go together. You know, there's a reason why these things feel nostalgic. Did your boss fire you finally? No, he did not. He did not. No, believe me, I'm a very far ways away from being fired. Mommy, look, it's the hunt. Can we try it? Honey, stay away from that thing. Arcades nowadays are just gambling for kids. Yeah. Yeah. You haven't used arcade tokens in a while. I actually went to an arcade with Sowoto. On one of the wedding trips that we had. One of us got married. It was a part of our bachelor party. We went to this absolutely sick arcade, and we got a bunch of tokens, and it was a great time. We went. They had like go-kart racing. It had like a little mini roller coaster. It had bumper cars. It had like tons of like arcade machines, food obviously. It was actually like a totally sick location. I wish I could remember what it was called. Scene 75. It might have been that actually. That sounds like Scene 75. That might have been it actually, but. What we ran out of tokens eventually, and so what we ended up just doing is we just blew the rest of it in the gambling machines. And you know, we've known each other for a very, very long time, and so we all just started goofing around, acting like we were gambling addicts with the machines. And so we had a great time doing that. Player points were pointless. It was easily abused. Yeah, it was. The only things that player points gave us that were actually really useful that they've yet to bring back in any kind of meaningful capacity was on website leaderboards. That was like the golden goose of player points, because it would show, like how you have like the about tab. No, wait, like what do you even have these days? Hold on. I don't know. Okay, you have the about tab, you have the store tab, and the servers tab, right? Granted, this was on the old website, but imagine there was a fourth tab for like leaderboards or something called player points or something. And what it did is it showed a leaderboard of who all had the most player points. It showed individual players. It also showed clans, which is a different feature of groups that got removed. I think it also had like weekly and monthly as well as all time. So if they had just kept some kind of, you know, on website leaderboard value like that, that would have been so cool. Like everyone would be so much more excited to, you know, grind for a leaderboard if it was on the website. But they nuked it and have yet to provide any kind of meaningful alternative. As in, they have provided no alternative. So, yeah, I could provide like a history seminar on a lot of, you know, old Roblox things that have been nuked over time. Well, unfortunately, we'll probably never get some of those back. Clan points, yes. I should probably explain what clans were. So it was this feature of groups, right? So you could create a clan within your group, and you could add people to that clan. And so everyone's player points in that clan for that game would count for what your total was for that game. So like, let's say for example in my were clans like Knights of Splinter Skies Rat? No, actually. I should probably specify that. So the clans as the Roblox feature and clans as in the organized war groups of old Roblox, they're two different things. They share the same name. I'm talking about, I guess it's the clans for groups was like a specific container. You could add group members to that clan. You can only add like 20 or so. And so like if I made a clan for like the Storm Cellar group, and if I added people to that, then my clan's total points for Captivator, for example, would show up on the clan's leaderboard for the game. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. That's the best way I could probably put it. It was pretty neat. It was pretty neat. I'll say that. It was one of the few times when Roblox actually kind of tried to add additional functionality to groups. Because if you look at groups, they're very, very similar to what they were when they first launched in 2009. They haven't evolved very much, despite the fact that people have wanted power tools for groups for a long time. But That didn't happen, and now we have Discord. I think a Lost Soul just joined. I don't think they've said anything yet. The old logo was goated. It really was. I'm trying to keep my expectations low for this classic event. I really am. But I'd be lying if I said that seeing the old logo and I just used that portal piece to shield me. I'm a freaking genius. I would be lying if I said the old logo didn't make me a little bit happy to look at it again. Like, yeah, I could go on Google Images and just look at it there. Make it like my desktop background if I want to be really sad and lonely. But, oh, got the stun. Got the stun. Got the knot. I'm a hero. Hero among men. Oh. Alright, cool. Dang it. Groups are mostly used for in-game perks these days. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the walls are just like a total, like the group wall. They even still call it that. The posting section of groups is just a total spam pit. People used to use them back before Discord became popular. But Discord completely just eclipsed, Skype, TeamSpeak, what was the one I used? Xfire. Yeah, Discord has completely annihilated all of those. So, yeah, Roblox kind of missed the opportunity to capitalize on that social feature while it was still relevant. But even then, I feel like Discord would have completely taken it over. They made the classic event page so colorful. Rare Roblox moment. True. It actually looks kind of sick, even though it's probably like a reskinned hunt event. We will see. We will see. I think that this event lives and dies on whether or not it uses old games. And I've got a pretty strong feeling they wouldn't go through the effort to make contact with the old developers of those games to try and fix some of them up. Granted, there are still some old games that live to this day, like Work at a Pizza Place and Natural Disaster Survival. So, like, if those two games aren't in the classic event, then, like, come on. It's using toilet tower defense. I've been hearing that a lot. Have there been any actual confirmations? I heard that toilet tower defense, like the Skibidi shit, uploaded some kind of, like, classic logo or something as a decal, and people are taking that as confirmation that it's going to be in the classic event. But I'm looking, before I start ripping on them for it, like before I start making fun of them for their stupid decisions, I need to see that's actually legitimate. Because as willing as I am to criticize Roblox, I want it to at least be fair criticism. What you will point is that they used Comic Sans for the event page too. Yes, they did. I appreciate that. Duet 1, the Work at a Pizza Place developer, said he didn't get invited to the event. I hope you're joking. I hope you're joking. How do you make a classic event and then not have classic games? Work at a Pizza Place is still relevant. Natural Disaster Survival is still relevant. I can see if you want to make the argument, like, for example, Pirate's Life was one of my old favorite Roblox games. It was really, really cool. There was these two teams. There was no rounds or anything. It was just like an open world type thing. Granted, the world was kind of small. But you could, like, sail out, find treasure, raid the enemy team's base, sink their ships, work in, like, little shops, go fishing, steal their money, put it in your bank account. It was great. It was perfect. Every little bit was perfect. And granted, the game doesn't work anymore, and it's been banned for years. Much as I'd love to play that again. I can see why they wouldn't include stuff like that. However, there are still games that are relevant from the old era that absolutely should have been fast passed for this event. The classic events page actually looks sick. The only two critiques are the rediscover the World of Classic Roblox and the gray background color. I don't think there's anything. Well, actually, yeah, you're right. It would have been a lot better if they used kind of like a sky, like a horizon texture, like what they kind of went for, like with the old website. I feel like that would have pandered to like the nostalgia a lot. You know, I actually kind of recreated that a little bit for a project of mine that I've talked about before. It do be cooking. It do be cooking. Same with V4. So the provided screenshots, the hub they made does look good. I've seen it. Like I said, I've seen some screenshots. Like I saw the event page, so I take that as, you know, actual confirmation of things. I am watching with a raised eyebrow, but I'm not holding my breath. I think the event lasts for 1 week. Wasn't it like 5 days or something? Yeah, that's actually another thing. You know, let me just throw the game here. I want to go check this. Also, the tab for the classic event says the hunt awaits. Did they forget to change that? Okay, so it says, join us on an unforgettable journey as we celebrate our rich lore during the classic. Celebrate our rich lore during the classic. That's weird wording. Whatever. It says from May 23rd to 28th. So that's not even a week. That's not even a week. Okay. Right, the screenshots look pretty good, though. The screenshots do look good. I say with bated breath. I mean, not bated breath. It says complete quests to earn tokens. Earn tokens by completing in-experience games challenges and exchange them for avatar items. Hats. Find the ticks. Okay, at least they use this the right texture for ticks. Although it looks like they extrapolated the model out, which just kind of weird. It's meant to be like paper, not. Okay, that's a little weird. It says collect ticks hidden across participating experiences games and redeem them for hub exclusive okay, wait, hold on. Find the ticks. Collect ticks hidden across participating experiences and redeem them for hub exclusive rewards. Hub exclusive. That's a little weird. Okay. Classic takes over the hub, brace yourself for a blast of nostalgia, and step back into a throwback world full of classic favorites. The screenshot they posted there. They did a good job on the model. They left the tutorial sign blank. The build itself looks good, but one thing I will criticize is the fact they got the lighting way wrong. The saturation's way too high. It feels like they want to get it over quick. Yeah, it kind of does. The classic banner is so cool. It's just as soon as you scroll down, you got the regular generic gray background with all the generic text. Rediscover the world of classic Roblox. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying rediscover the world of classic Roblox. I mean, the banner at the top absolutely looks totally goated. I'll give them props for that. They got like the old gear items in there. They got some noobs, some little noobs. Wait, what do you want to bet they don't bring back the oof sound though? I know there's like some legal stuff with that, but it's gonna feel a little bit weird if they don't have the oof. Rediscover thing is fine, just like a personal taste thing. Like it does the job. Does it feel like it says nothing? Yeah. I don't think so. I think it's fine. I think that's kind of nitpicking, honestly. Like I said, I want to be as fair as possible for this. Because I'm not known to be somebody who's very happy with the state of Roblox or with the decisions they made for a very long time. And I do like to give my 2 cents on that. But I also at the same time want to try and make my assessments as fair as possible. Like, I don't want to just be like, ugh, Roblox bad. Grr. They breathed today. This is the worst update ever. You know, I'm not going to do stuff like that. Like, I want to see what they do. I want to see what they do from like a credible source, not just like some random Twitter post. And then I want to make a very valid criticism and assessment based on what they actually do themselves. And on top of that, offer an alternative way that, in my opinion, it could have been done better. That's another important thing. You can't give constructive criticism if you don't offer. Well, I mean, you can, but it's a whole lot better when you offer a alternative. you know, how much you love Roblox Storm. You stream it every day for like 110 days straight. More like 114 actually, but I hate the fact that you can use it as a point. What do you mean a random Twitter post is not a credible source? True. It's on the internet. It has to be true. You're hoping they don't force R15 in the hub. That would be the stupidest thing to do. Indeed it would. Indeed it would. And I would laugh. But I've pretty much made my decision at this point. I think what we're going to do as soon as May 23rd hits... See, what day is that? Like what week? Like what week? Thursday. So as soon as May 23rd hits, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Captivator for an hour, and then for the last hour, I will play this classic event. And so I will stream the whole thing. I like first impressions, all of it. All of it will be documented, and you will all be able to be here for it. So you'll be able to see a bona fide old Robloxian come back to be hypercritical of how it actually is. Can you imagine they get rid of R6 entirely? Yeah, imagine that they do this whole event and they're just like, by the way, fuck you. We're moving R6 now. Can you imagine how pissed people would be? It also hurts a little bit to see, maybe this is just me, in the Twitter posts that they've put out, like regarding this whole thing, there's a lot of people who are like, oh my goodness, Roblox is back. Wow. Common Roblox W. And I'm like, okay, guy, wait till the event drops before I start glazing him, okay? Wait till the event drops. I'm like, your expectations, my guy. Keep them low. Be hopeful, but keep them low. But yeah, there's a lot of people just, you know, jerking him off in the comments, as per usual. You know, there are the people who hate Roblox and everything they do, and then there are the people who just kiss Roblox's ass on literally everything they do. There's two like groups of people here, and they just don't interlap. No, it's more like this. There's a spectrum, and in the middle you have people who are just balanced. You have people who don't like Roblox. Then you have people who just hate everything they do. And then there's like this whole gap in the middle between balanced and like the two sides. Then you have the other group of people who love Roblox. Then you have the extreme of that group of people who just, again, just glaze them in any chance they can. What's funny is that I very rarely see anyone in that middle part of the spectrum. It's always like either one way or the other, but die hard on either way at some point. First of all, it's an uncommon Roblox W, but secondly, it just kind of seems like a reskin of the hunt. We'll see. I think it all depends on the games. I think that if they were really doing a good event, they would make the event in-house, but they're very, very bent on making the events, like any kind of event they do these days, they're very bent on making it dev hunts, essentially, as people call it. Kind of like the saturation, since it's so colorful and pops the banner. But in the actual game, it's probably more important to tone it down for more faithfulness. It's possible to do that. It's not very hard. I'm guilty of maybe having to, you know, attempted to recreate old Roblox lighting, and might have succeeded in some capacity as well. For undisclosed projects that are very obvious at this point. Ban Builder Man from Captivate. I don't think he even uses that account anymore. One thing I will say, though, it's a very small thing, but I will say it nonetheless. This logo they've got for their event, I like the shiny at the bottom. I like how it's like reflective. It looks like glass. It's definitely not like too... For some reason, it works. It works. I don't quite know why, but it just kind of works for some reason. Explain why Super Smash Bros. Melee is not overrated. You want to hear my opinion? It's not overrated because it's cool, and I like it. And I respect the fact that people are keeping an ancient game like that alive. It's pretty neat. And it's also got some pretty interesting tech that the new games just don't have. I'm not like a Smash Melee connoisseur or anything, but I do like to watch some competitive. You had no excitement for the events, but gosh dang, does that banner fill you with excitement and joy? It just looks so good. Look, Roblox had lightning in a bottle with what they used to present themselves as. And that lightning was so potent that even after draining it as much as they have, Roblox still continues to kick around to this day. Imagine they brought back the epic face and absolutely killed its rarity. Zook would be so angry. I'd feel bad for our boy Zuki Mushi. Nah, if they were to give the epic face another run for its money, I think they should just make it limited. That way people can still get them, but it doesn't devalue it for those who got it. And some people will still complain about even that, like, oh, it killed its rarity, now people can get it. But I think that's kind of a dumb sentiment to go with. Because like if you make something account locked like that, then eventually it's just going to die off and lose relevancy. If you make it to where it can be resold or traded or something like that, which is kind of like my dilemma with trying to decide what should be tradable in the next versions of Captivator. If you make something tradable like that, then it has a much larger lifespan and a much more like it exists for longer into the future. Its relevance exists for longer into the future, so you get to enjoy it more almost. It's too iconic, being completely impossible to get. Yeah. I mean, the epic face is it wasn't even like a thing that Roblox owned, so technically anyone could do it. Can do an epic face. I think the epic face came from like an ancient forum, but like it was like a reaction that you could do on there or something. Like one of those text emojis to emoji type things. You could react with like a little happy face or something, and it would translate to like an epic face, kind of like how Twitch does, except Twitch is ugly. You know, that goofy ass little robot happy looking face. Absolutely terrible. Can't you turn that off though? I feel like you could turn that off. I want to see you can turn that off. Can you turn that off? I don't know. But yeah, I'll stream the event. We'll see. But I've said this before. I've used this analogy before. My relationship with Roblox is very much like a relationship where you just get cheated on over and over and over again. The first time it hurts. The second time it hurts. The third time it hurts. The fourth time it hurts a little bit less. The fifth time you come to expect it. But the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, you just don't care anymore. Hi, Skilly. Why are we so dramatic? It's a good analogy. That's why. It's a good way to express my communication. The internet people are clueless. You're referring to your ISP, right? Yeah, because Skilly over here is the person who I was talking to about getting a new router. But yeah, Skilly, I've noticed that people who are supposed to know about technology and people who even have jobs in technology still don't know how to use technology for some reason. There's like that golden 1% that they actually don't know what they're talking about. Thank you for your prime sub, Skilly. Yes, the ISP knows nothing. It's so funny. Unfortunately, yes. Like, you can learn more from that. Skilly, you know those videos I sent you? Like the router and all that stuff? Like the ones with that one channel that kind of explain things in the style of like a PowerPoint? He actually has like an entire playlist of like 60 videos just pertaining to like all these different facets of networking. He says, "Take my money." Hello, I don't want my ONT anymore. They said you don't have one. You have a router. You said, "I know, I don't want it." You actually don't have one. They said. I know it needs to be done, but the ISP cannot understand. The amount of physical pain that I'm experiencing right now is immeasurable. Aren't they supposed to be the ones who know this stuff? And yet they're like, "Oh no, you have a router." 20 minutes. It looks like an ONT and a router. Yes, I know we can remove it. Just give me the ONT. Look, Skilly, you're talking to like some tech support farm in the middle of nowhere. You're going to have to get on the phone with an actual technician, like one of the people they actually send to go out and install these things, because if you don't somehow contact one of them, you're never going to get an answer past anything like, "Oh, well, they both plug into the wall. Let me connect you to someone else." tech support people whenever you actually use like specific terms and ask specific questions and don't just accept the answer of reboot and move on. Sometimes for McDonald's I have to do the same thing. Like I'll call them, not so much anymore because I actually have access to all the same stuff they did, or they do now. I'm in the mainframe, guys. But what they'll do, I'll call them because I'll know what I want done. I'll know what I want done, and I'll be like, hey, you need to do this. And they're just like, huh? Like, okay, click on this, and click on that. Make McChicken's $1 again? I could. I could. I have access to the thing that changes the prices and such. In fact, I am the guy who changes the prices. Fun fact. I could. However, I might not have a job anymore. That's the only problem. Any news on the Grimace Shake? No, I got nothing so far. Don't worry, Pigeon. As soon as I start hearing about Grimace Shakes, I'll let you know. The Grimace Shake was pretty goated, though. I think they made like an extra one or something, and they're like, hey, Storm Cell. Because I get called Storm Cell at work, for sure, yes. Like, hey, Storm Cell, we made an extra Grimace Shake. Would you like to try it? And I was like, yeah, sure. A Canadian McDonald's has one right now. Well, time for you to go to Canada. When Captivator Happy Meal toys. Skilly, did you see that they had Adopt Me Happy Meal toys? You have no idea how much my soul was in pain. For like those 2 weeks, I had to go to work every day and see Adopt Me plastered all over my workplace. I felt like I was being mocked. Will V4 get at least 100 players? I can do your poll, but I want to remind you that I don't start ads whenever I update for V4. I don't start ads when I update for V4. I start ads. So V4 update is its own update, the biggest one. And then there's the perky update where I rework the perk cards, and the cosmetic update where you basically redo all the monetization and cosmetics. Then come the ads. So I'm sure there will be a player count buff for V4, but I'm not expecting it to be like the revival of the game. Can you get a refund? No. But I'll do your poll anyway, because I'm curious to see what people's sentiment is. V4 get... I'll say concurrent players. Because I don't personally think that it will. I would be quite surprised if it did, but there you go. One microtransactions. So that would be the cosmetic update, good sir. Again, version 4, perky update, cosmetic update. Will the game be ready for virality on the hacker front when V4 releases? If not yes, then mostly. In fact, the most egregious things will be anti-cheated. Stuff like capture capsule throwing. I've actually already built the anti-cheat for that. I studied lag compensation, how to roll back information about the position of physical bodies. So it's pretty nice. It was built off of a system that an experimental system that I made for Ball Blast to help stop the cheaters in that game, but I never actually ended up releasing it because it wasn't quite perfect. But thankfully, in the application of Captivator, it didn't need to be perfect. I was able to, with projectiles as opposed to hit scan, it was a bit different. So I was able to kind of worm it around a little bit so they would work for the game. But yeah, in terms of anti-cheat, V4 will be pretty nailed down. I might try and do a little bit more for it, but we'll just see, time willing. Granted, there's no like hard release date on V4 per se, but either way. I mean, I would like to get it out sooner than later, obviously. Granted, sooner was like a bazillion years ago. Hydrate, honestly, I probably should. But I've been yapping a lot. Oh, thank you for the speed boost. So, Skilly, are you still in the fun with tech support over there? Well, they're trying to tell you that you have a router. Honestly, Skilly, if you are, let's do a little funny here. Let's do a little funny. Ask them. What's the difference between a router and a modem? Wow, I'm surprised that 3 people voted yes for. 3 people voted yes for V4 getting 100 concurrent players. I don't think they will. Vision, that's a very negative mindset. The streams have their own value in and of themselves. That's the way I see it. I mean, I could just start doing like variety streams, but I said that I would stream Captivator every day until the game can stand on its own 2 feet, so I don't plan on breaking that promise. I like the streams. Yeah, I mean, in all truthfulness, it's funny to say this, because I could still consider myself primarily a game developer, but I have a stronger presence online right now as a streamer than I do as a game developer. At this point, I'm confident like our stream is so healthy that even if I didn't play Captivator, we'd still be just fine. Maybe even better, truth be told. That is the plan eventually. I will always stream my own games to a degree, but the percentage of streams that involve my games will get less over time. Because right now, the purpose of the streams is to A, promote my games, and to B, connect with my player base. In my opinion, B is a whole lot more important. And that doesn't have to be done in my game. That can be done while playing Forza Horizon for all I care. Take a Wood Water World break. I could commentate on Wood Water World. I mean, I've learned how to commentate on Captivator. So, I could do the same thing for Wood Water World. Can confirm. Yeah, Creeper likes the streams. Technically, you won't be breaking the promise if you stream Captivator for 10 minutes, another game for the rest of the time. I mean, it's kind of what we're doing for this little classic hunt thingy. Or classic event. Classic hunt, whatever you want to call it. Because I already said that once it drops, I plan on doing like an hour's worth of Captivator. And then I'll do this whole classic event that Roblox has got cooking for our second hour. So the Captivator will be dialed back a bit. I think that the whole Wood Water World thing is a nice way to kind of refresh things a little bit. Granted, it was probably not the most interesting way to do it, but it was definitely. I mean, I enjoyed the event from a spectator's view, just seeing how many people are able to get that 10 million. It's still going on. Like, you still got into the end of tomorrow, Central Time, by the way, to complete that challenge and get your 10,000 sapphires. So the day April Fool's ended was the day you stopped being a primarily game developer online. Well, I mean, after April Fool's, I stopped focusing on like events and whatever else, and I now focus all my game development time on V4. Wood Water World did its job, but Captivator is funner long term. The gay April Fool's ended, yeah. Had fun getting obsessed over it. I was thinking, I don't think I would want to do it back to back, but I was thinking about doing a similar thing for JLobby, because the meta would be very different. We could do like for JLobby, like, get X amount of coins for X amount of sapphires on Captivator. Like, we could do something like that, because then it'd be a matter of, oh well, which stacks of coins give the most, like which because there's a bunch of different locations for coins in that game, and there's some locations that just have one coin, there's some locations that have coins that give you multiple coins, there's some locations that have more than one coin, stuff like that. The VIP coin. No, the way I would do it, I already figured it out. The way I would do it is I would add a separate coin counter that the VIP coin does not count towards. If you macroed Wood Water World, would that be allowed? Oh, in EJO? Escape JLobby? I mean, it would kind of have to be, but it also very much depends on what I set the goal to. It would very much depend on what I set the goal to. It definitely wouldn't be 10 million coins. Unless for some reason it's very grindable or something. It would also have to be accessed by everyone. I know that VIP gives you pass-throughs for every level in that game. So it couldn't be something that VIP would help you out with. I mean, it wouldn't really be that big of a deal. It would just get you from point A to point B faster or something. Not like you couldn't just do that as a regular player. Just saying, because you learned how to make macros in Python for Wood Water World. So you could probably macro Escape JLobby. Bro, ask me the same question 1,000 times over again. It's not going to get me to go scroll all the way back in my fucking chat 8 years to find the first message. It's probably like "Hello World" or something dumb like that. I mean, I'm curious now myself, honestly, but I don't know what it would be though. Like, I don't know like what the goal would be. It would be similar. It'd be like gets like a certain amount of stuff in a time. Speedrun a skate lobby. Now that's an idea. That would actually be a whole lot more fun too. Whoever completes a skate lobby the fastest at the end of a certain time period would get a prize. That would actually be fun. You had to like record it and then like submit it on YouTube. We're a small enough community that can do that. You know, I had an idea a long time ago for doing exactly that, but offering a gold stick as the grand prize. Oh, portal piece. Give everyone like 2 weeks to develop their routes. And this would be very much a competition against each other type thing. No VIP allowed, so like you can't use the VIP shortcuts. Whoever gets the fastest time by the end of 2 weeks gets like the first place prize. And the second place gets the second place prize. You see what I'm getting at here? I think we're cooking another event is what I think we're doing. It should be like a prison bar or something. What do you mean prison bar? Get him. He's weak. How are you not knocked out? There you go. Oh, never mind. Well, you already got it. Time to practice skate hobby. See y'all later. I've always wanted to see a skate hobby speedruns. Bro, if you just keep asking the same question over and over again, I'm just going to mute you. I'm not going to go stop stream just to go and check. I don't even know how I would do that. Like, find the first message sent. Okay? Stop asking me over and over again. And highlighting your message is not going to help at all. Not a golden stick. Just a bar from the jail cell. No, it would be a golden stick. I think first place prize being golden stick would be pretty cool. But we'd have to find some kind of parameter. Or like some kind of like exception for people. Let's say, for example, Pigeon won, right? Well, Pigeon's already got a gold stick. Pigeon's already got a gold stick, right? So that prize wouldn't make any sense for him. Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky the game just ended. If you actually can, if you want, let me know. Pigeon messaged me. Let's say, for example, if somebody won the challenge who was a golden stick user, a wielder of the golden stick, I think that person should be presented with an option. If you already have golden stick, you get the diamond stick, which just explodes any caps that come close to you. Now, I think that the winner should be presented with an option. I think they should be either offered a very, very large amount of sapphires, or the ability to choose who gets the golden stick as the prize. They get a gun to keep for life. The Capti gun? No. The Capti gun won't even work in V4, by the way. I don't think. Well. No, it might actually. It might still work. I don't know. I'm not prioritizing that, obviously, because I don't plan on reusing it. But, I think the first place prize should be a golden stick, and if they already have the golden stick, they should get to either have the option to choose from a very large amount of sapphires, or to give their golden stick prize to somebody else who doesn't already have it. I think that sounds like a very nice wager to me. Then like second and third place prizes could just be normal stuff like just loads of sapphires. You like the shade of blue, the mini storm cell more? I don't. It doesn't match the Domino Crown. I changed it a long time ago. Like the original shade of blue, the mini storm cell was like my original shade of blue that I used to go with. But I changed it a long time ago. Like a long time ago. I still have the outfit though. I mean, I could show it to you if you really wanted me to. Where'd it go? Yeah, it's just called blue. Like the one that I use primarily is called light blue. Just do some explode command. See? Now I match my little guy. Bonk. You're showing it off via your pet? Yeah, well now me and my son match. Never talk to me or my son ever again. I need to change his face. I need to fix his face. You sent you it. Nice, thank you. I appreciate you. Oh man, this feels very nostalgic all of a sudden actually. I feel like I'm back in 2016. Oh, that's weird. I haven't piloted this character in a long time. It's starting to grow on me too, that's not good. Maybe a vibrant blue storm cell can make a reappearance. You're wearing a blue hoodie IRL too? Oh yeah, you're right, I am. I was a little chilly. I was a little chilly, so I decided to slap on the hoodie for today's stream. Let everyone be free. Oh, I was gonna say I needed the blue band top hat. For some reason I thought that I didn't already have that. But I do. Now I just need Wyatt here to act like young Storm Cell. She's very good at LARPing as young Storm Cell, which is very concerning to me. One time she did it for April Fool's Day, and it felt a little too real. It felt a little too real. What? You just summoned what the hell? What? You just... How? You said Wyatt one time and you summoned her. I see I'm being talked about. No. No, you're not. Alright, class, say hi to Wyatt. If not, if at least 3 people don't say hi to Wyatt, you're getting banned. Wyatt. You shit talking to me? No. I'm just saying that you're... I'm actually complimenting you. Believe it or not. I said that you were really good at mimicking Baby Storm Cell on April Fools. Concerningly so. I figured you would have heard that part considering you just got here. Because we literally just started that conversation. Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, you're concerningly good at that. Baby Storm Cell trauma. Now that sounds weird. Can I put my piece in? Thanks, you can catch me now. No, you do not have Baby Storm Cell trauma. This is fake news. Fake news. Any trauma has been absolved. And I don't know what you're talking about. The records show. This is false. You got an Italian bowl from Domino's. I had pizza out of an oven. Sorry, out of a freezer. Out of a box and a freezer. Wyatt is living. I'm not. There's 2 golden stick users in the same lobby. Did you change the blue in this suit? Of course you would notice that. But yes, I changed the blue. Cause Nafam said that he liked the blue and like the little mini storm cell better. And so I just kind of changed just for the heck of it, just to show it off. And now it's kind of growing me again. What did I just hear? Heard something. Also, I forgot to mention, but I got a Paladin's invite from Gustav about 9 minutes ago. What, do you not like the blue, Wyatt? Nafam just goes, I had steak for dinner. Now she's like, I want steak. No, I'm changing back. In fact, you know what? I'll do something different. I'll subvert your expectations. Boom, red. That was me at Storm Cell. Okay. You were on a work trip, so it was on the boss's dime. Nice. I still need to edit together the vlog. I keep forgetting. I keep doing other things. Like I got my computer today and I was like, all right, V4 work time. And I got a nice bit done. I got about halfway through making the new captured screen. Like the GUI that pops up whenever you get caught. I got about halfway through scripting that. Do the Valentine outfit. I don't have a Valentine's Day outfit. Unless you mean the hot one, which works. Hold on, I need red storm cell. There he is. You love A1 sauce, your third thing. Easier way to check first message. You'll send it? Nice. Thank you. What was I talking about? I completely forgot. How we doing, chat? I just completely forgot what our topic of conversation was. Vlog. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and then I was reassuring everyone that I did work on V4 today. Yeah. The vlog, yes, the vlog. Vlog coming. Vlog coming when V4. You haven't used A1 sauce in like 15 years. You forget the taste of it. That is horrid. Actually, I don't remember the last time I've used A1 sauce too. Actually, so I can't criticize you there. Oof. You're welcome. Dash the external hard drive. True. The external hard drive just bailed me out again. Help me remember stuff all the time.
That is why I hate this map.
Honest skill issue. Honest skill issue. Was that Pigeon? I don't know who that was. All I know is it was a massive deficit of skill. I don't think that was Pigeon though. I think it was some random. It's one of these dudes. It sounds like Pigeon. Pigeon? Pigeon, was that you? Was that you? I had a Red Bull today. I'm still yawning. I think it's worn off. When you normally send the Wood Water World winnings? I mean, I normally send them as soon as I can after I got to the person gets the 10 million. Am I forgetting anyone right now? All teenage boys send the same to you. Honestly, yeah, you're right. Did I not give you your Sapphires, Glacial? Okay. Meet with me after stream. Meet with me after stream. You bastard. You dare take me away from great strategy. Terrible person. The entire chat just said me. Okay. Only Glacial's getting Sapphires. The rest of you can fuck off. You teenagers. Honestly. Honestly. Patient already gave you yours. What? What, you think you're just gonna scam me out of my hard-earned sapphires? Look, you think these things mind themselves? Do you think these things just mind themselves? Do you think I just print these things? No. It's a very long and arduous process to make a sapphire. Y'all just don't appreciate it, man. Y'all just don't appreciate it. Rhoda said, Wyatt, aren't you nearly not a teenager? Nah, fam, spoiler alert, she is not a teenager. The teen was lost a long time ago for Wyatt. Admitted to underage, reported to Discord, Wyatt said she's 7. Reported to Twitch, GG. What a king. He finally defeated Wyatt. He didn't give me the extra 10k for buying no capacity in 2017. I never said I was going to do that. What do you mean? I can't remember if it was 18 or 20. No, why? She's 20. Although she'll lie her ass off to try and make you believe otherwise. I can only imagine how bad it's going to be when she's like 40. Desperately clinging onto her youth. Desperately still trying to rationalize that I'm somehow like eons older than her. Storm spends whole percentages of his life harvesting sapphires from the console mines. True. Imagine sapphires were like Bitcoin and I just had to run Roblox scripts to mine them. World's most inefficient way to manage a game. You're younger than a lot of people. Wyatt, that is like the most broken logic I've ever heard in my life to rationalize that you are young. I am also younger than a lot of people, yet you routinely try and convince me that I've got one foot in the grave. I'm younger than a lot of people too. Riddle me that. Wyatt. Bro just did a poll. Do you use your thumb when flipping people off? I don't know. No. I'll do your poll anyway. Do you use your thumb when flipping? If I could type. There you go. There's your poll. 2-minute poll. 2-minute poll. You're older than 90% of the DC. Of the Domino Crown, huh? Casey just says, I don't flip people off. It's okay, Casey. You're safe here. You can admit that. You can admit your crimes. Some people add the thumb. Wyatt says that she just uses her middle finger. Well, yeah, that's the. He's asking if you. He's asking if you do this, or if you do this. 2 different things. That was just a trial. I'm not actually flipping any of you off. Probably. Store missed the joke. I did miss the joke, actually. You're right, I did. Someone screenshot that. I need that. Why? If you want a picture of me flipping you off, I would be glad to oblige. I will give you a whole album if you need one. Hey, my boy Zero is back. My boy Zero is back. What are they making fun of you today? What are they making fun of you for today, my guy? What allegations do I need to destroy this time? Also, thank you for your raid, my guy. Mr. Derp Sigma is back. Let's see if I can do this again. Shout out. There you go. There you go. Follow Zero Gravity Games. He has a horrible voice. I can't imagine it's that bad, my guy. You got a diss track on him?
How did I get caught?
What? Caught mauling on live camera. Bro was mauling. How did I get caught? One of his admins made a diss track. You should totally slide that into my Discord server. For no reason. For no reason. If Zero isn't skibby enough for unfollowing from him. Oh, shut up. So, most people voted no for your poll as well. You sent Storm a harmonized uwu? Where? Oh, I already did that. Never mind. Don't trust Wyatt. Never open media from Wyatt. Voice notes. Everyone left when he sung in VC. Ouch. You don't remember? Wyatt, I've already moved this information onto my external hard drive. This is for you to remember. Not me. I do believe this is in your job description. You put the diss track on the music channel. My man. My man. Let me go see this. Hold on. That doesn't look like the diss track. And why is the channel name Fent Baby? His brain stopped working. Yeah. When I got sent a harmonized uwu from Wyatt, I actually just shut down right then and there. I had to perform a whole system rewipe. I had to reinstall everything. Listen to the first few seconds. Well, it's going to show up on stream, so.
Hey, Zero. Sorry I had to do this. But it just had to be done. No disrespect. I swear, dude.
Okay, get to it.
Oh man, where do I even begin? The short ass bitch is at it again.
Okay. I get the gist of it now. I'll play the rest of it if you want me to. Realize nobody's gonna come close to the welcome. No one's gonna close the welcome to EGEO, GUI, and speedrun since it costs time to do that. Play it all right now. How about this? We'll pull it. We'll pull it. Here you go. Play the diss track. We got yes or no, and this is Riggable Democracy. Managed democracy. Make it riggable. Don't worry, I did. There you go. There's your pull. There's your democracy. I can't imagine this is not going to end up in yes. I can already just feel the only person voting no is Zero himself. Desperately. Logged out of your Twitch account and your phone is dead. Feels bad. No SMS verification. Don't watch it. No. Someone tell him in chat. I can't fucking chat. He's been silenced. I like how you just posted in music as well. You have 19 votes for yes and 4 for no. Storm, would you like a diss track? Wyatt, what would you diss me for? What would you diss me for? Giving you good luck on your Genshin pulls? Listening to you yap? Being old, being tall, being what? That's a racist right there. I can't save Zero. Oh, it's Glacial. He's the hero. I'll put on a no vote in there as well. What's up, Frisk? Pizza check. Actually, wait a second. I had pizza today. I saved you all from being banned. You're welcome. I'm a hero. Storm should wear a maid dress. Don't give my community ideas. Storm the goat. Hell yeah. Yeah. I had pizza crafted by grandmother, no less. From a box out of the freezer. Yeah, so I've already been drawn in a maid outfit. The second the poll ends, you're playing it. Oh, you got it on the soundboard. Nice. It's going to sound even worse. I swear if I get a copyright strike for this.
Sorry I had to do this. But it just had to be done.
It's kind of... I'll turn this music off.
No disrespect. I swear, dude.
That's weird, dude.
Oh man, where do I even begin? The short ass bitch is at it again. Yapping and capping.
This was one take, I can already tell. There's no mixing. No mixing.
Like seriously, your streams are real bull. I seen it.
Well, that was it? Bro said, wait, never mind. Oh, it has swearing in it. And oh, yeah, he's getting cucked by voice chat. Rest in peace. What are we listening to? We're listening to a diss track made by maybe one of Zero's I think moderators. Here, I'll play it here.
Compensating for at it again. Yapping and capping left and right. You must be compensating for something. Like seriously, your streams are real bull.
This is the weakest thing I've ever heard in my life.
1,000 times before. Roblox obsession will be your downfall. If your ship
It didn't even rhyme.
You're really scared of the CSGO edit getting leaked, but you really should be scared of your viewership peak. Your streams have become so obsolete, and at the end of the day, unturned was your peak. Fuck out the way before I get your parrot. If you have the suck account or strike is apparent. Hey Zero, I wonder where your views went when I pull
Turn the beat up.
With insect repellent.
Oh, you really pulled the syllables on that one, huh?
Play lab experiment again, and you'll catch these hands on set dementia at 17. Mine's more
Zero
than
literally at the
bitch
bottom.
being
Turn the volume up. You're not hearing enough?
Manufactured clips, but you're so out of pocket, I don't even need it. Force reactions on your streams. Wanna respond?
I can't even vibe to it. The flow is so off. Am I the only one who thinks this is bad?
Why was I compelled to write
The ad libs, yeah, they're awful.
Why I'm taking time out of my day just to
No, I need to have.
I'm an adult, so it may be kinda strange, but you're more weird than that game called Changed. And since your father walked out on
I like
you,
the stutter.
I guess I'll have to do.
Man, they don't know. They don't know the old days. So Swallow used to put down bars Swoto actually made a voice chat before. It's not a voice chat, a diss track. I kid you not. There was a Swoto diss track. Multiple. You're old and balding. This is so funny. Yeah, I think that was the weakest diss I've ever heard in my life. You liked the diss? No, don't get me wrong. It was funny. It was funny. It's funny that the fact that it exists. It's funny the fact that it exists in any capacity. Man, Zero's been begging me in Discord to not play it. Sorry, man. Managed democracy. You have to respect it. You have to respect the managed democracy. Frisk collects it, so it's good. Honestly, valid. No, we need to have Micah come in here. Micah's my musician friend. He did the music for Captivator back in the day. I need to have him drop a proper diss track. Actually, he knows too much, but that would hit a little too close to home. He's known me for too long. He could really tear me down. Never mind. Scratch that. We're not doing that. Wyatt's trying to drop her own diss track on me now. You're old and you're balding. You grind your life away, now malding. I'm just gonna... There we go. Problem solved. Add one to the count. Add one to the count. Now, me and Wyatt should make diss tracks on each other. But then not release them to the public because they would go too hard. We know too much about each other. It'd be too hurtful. But you know what? Maybe it would be eye-opening. Just to get completely... a total biblical beatdown from your best friends. Imagine getting banned in Captivator, honestly. So what's your username? Would you like some lame bozo? It would be funny. It would be funny. Too tall for the doorway. I hope you hit your head on a bad day. Right, you can't even touch the door frame. What do you mean? You can't even touch the doorway, you little munchkin. Am I being talked to by a Smurf? The garden gnome call. They want their shoes back. Now they're rating her rhymes now. Bad should have rhymed with door. Doesn't flow right. That's what me and Wyatt will do when we meet up, is just rap battle each other. You're a Smurf. Stop eating my turf. Storm Sill to Wyatt 2024. Man, people thought the Drake roast was hard. I haven't actually listened to it. I just assumed that it probably was. People thought the Drake roast was hard. Just wait till they hear me and Wyatt go at each other. Average call between me and Wyatt. Epic rap battles of history. They need to bring it back. One more episode. One more episode. Between me and Wyatt. Drake gets exposed and then dissed is crazy. Yeah, didn't he get like exposed for being like a pedophile or something like that? Or did I totally hear wrong? Peyton versus Wyatt would be legendary. Why you gotta use my crappy name like that? The leaks. Oh yeah, the Drake snake. The Drake snake. You know, actually, I haven't seen the leak. I just know about it. No paladins tonight. I have to clean my dirt, says Inno. We can't let you see the state the servers are in right now. They don't want my first experience on paladins to be a bad one. They want me to like the game. Oh! Denied Casey so hard. Bro is mauling right now. Key? No, don't worry, my friend. There is no key. And now there is no runner. Do I want it? No, I don't exactly want to... I don't exactly want a dick in my DMs. Okay? Standing 6 foot, 6'1" on your money, like those bugs on hell dives when they cunty. That's not a diss. That's just you being nice. Calling me tall and then saying that I have money. A foot of it. Good night, chat. Why have fun with your 3-hour shower? Oh, is there a lost soul? Yeah. I do be streaming on Twitch. Yeah, have fun with your 3-hour shower. I hope that it goes well. Please do not slip and fall. I would be sad. Let's go do business and go to Wood Water World. What is it that you want? Like, what business do you hope to see at Wood Water World, huh? You know, just said, I'll look at it. No. No, I know. No. Last night, I dropped 3 bottles in the shower. My parents asked if I was okay. She's like, yeah, the sound of bottles falling over was definitely me getting hurt. I know what you mean. Purple just said, better not go to prison. Damn. Damn. Don't drop the soap. We need to figure out a way to add a dropping soap achievement to Captivator. Why is the music so quiet now? There we go. V3 things. What time do you get off work on Friday? Planned time to get off work is 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock Central Time. That's the time I normally get off work. It's just that here lately, with my increased knowledge base that I now have, and with the fact that I was gone for a week, work's gonna be a little bit crazier. So I'll probably still get off reasonable times. I got off at 2 today. I went in 2 hours early though, so it'll be a nice little paycheck. Have an extra like 30 bucks or so on it. Minus taxes, of course. Well, minus taxes. 34 minus taxes. There we go. Your parents, especially if drinks in there, absolutely don't want to drop the soap. You're just gonna try and call you for part of your drive. Making out so boring. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd be down for that. It's just that my free time is not exactly the most controlled right now, I guess. I mean, I do get off work at like 2-ish most of the time. Then I have like a long ass drive home, which takes about forever. And I hate it. Skibbity? No. There will be no skibbidibs. There is no skibbidib. There's no skibbs. There's no skib. None of it. No skips. Forever is a long time. True? True, it is. It sucks. Yeah, it actually does. Like, my drive is actually insane. It's like a 40-minute drive. I kid you not. It is ridiculous. Skibbidibs? Yes, skibbidibs. It's like whenever you call dibs on something, but for Gen Alpha. Skibbidibs. BattleBit night? I got BattleBit, I just never played it. Is that tonight, Enno? Are y'all playing BattleBit? I might be inclined to join. By the time you get home and had time to relax, y'all some? Yeah, pretty much. Yo. I think I've got BattleBit installed, actually. Let me check Steam. Pulling up Steam. Yeah, I do. We got BattleBit installed. I've never played it before. I bought the game because it looked sick, and I've never played it. So this is my first time playing BattleBit. I'm excited. In 30 minutes, I get to play BattleBit Remastered, as opposed to the regular BattleBit. It's like if Roblox and Battlefield had a baby, and if the Roblox DNA was good. You liked Battlefield 1? It was the only Battlefield game you liked? No, this is BattleBit. It's not a Battlefield game. It's different. Oh, that guy's capsule is full. You can tell because of it, the core being gone. Bro does not realize that he should put his capsule away when he's full, so that people can't see that. Yeah, I'm excited. I haven't got to play BattleBit before. I intended to, and then I bought it. And then I forgot about it. Classic Storm Sun moment. Is it not a Battlefield game but blocky? Yes, it's like if Unturned was a Battlefield game. Does that make sense? It's like if Unturned was a Battlefield game. Unturned mentioned? Dude, I love Unturned. I just wish that Unturned was a little bit easier to play for casuals. Because, like, I don't want to, like, grind for 3 hours to make a base, then go get a snack or something, and then come back and it's just completely foundation wiped. You're spreading propaganda about Pigeon right now? Man, this guy wakes up every day. And he thinks to himself, how can I ruin Pigeon's life? I hate Pigeon. Girl. Buddy is not the skibbity. Okay. Unturned 2. Yeah, like that's ever going to happen. Now, we're dead ass going to get V4 before we're going to get Unturned 2. Now, we're going to get Captivator ads before we get Unturned 2. Be funny if Pigeon shit on his car in real life. It would be. V4 before Team Fortress 3. Did y'all hear? Maybe this is like a fever dream I had, but did y'all hear that Valve actually said that they were making a new class-based shooter? Was that just like a weird dream that I had? I hope it was, to be honest, because the footage looked like shit. You're lying? I mean, I hope I am. You think that's been in the works? Man, imagine having such a cushy job. All you gotta do is develop a game that's never gonna release. Well. And get paid for it. There we go. Project Zomboid build 42 before Captivator ads. Since Half-Life Alyx came out, they found files or something like that. Why would files for a different game be in Half-Life Alyx? I mean, that's such a Valve thing to do, honestly. Let's put half of our game into another game and then release it. Also, hi Red, good to see you. Okay, let me Google it. I need to make sure I'm getting some proper source here. Valve 6 hero shooter. I don't know. Reddit. I see no screenshots in this article. Classic game developer or game journalist moment. Deadlock. Is that what it's called? Deadlock Valve. All screenshots. Okay. Imgur. I'll put the link in chat for you guys too. There you go. It looks like Overwatch but made in Source. It looks like Overwatch but made in Source with Dota characters. I might be wrong on that last part, but oh, there's a cat gif. What if Overwatch was in Source 2? It would still be ass. The only reason I have Overwatch 2 installed on my PC is because I play with Wyatt sometimes. What is this dude yapping about? Yeah, that's the leaked screenshots or whatever it is. So I guess they haven't like confirmed it. It was just it just looks like Dota, but with like it looks like Dota made in Source Engine with Dota characters, but it's a hero shooter. I don't know. Looks bad. Didn't Overwatch die? For the most part. For the most part. I mean, there's still those people who like actively play it and stuff, but Overwatch is a shell of what it once was. Like, it's not going away or anything. Oh, Overwatch 1. Yeah, Overwatch 1 is non-existent. Like, you literally can't play Overwatch 1 now. They morphed Overwatch 1 into Overwatch 2. Which was pretty much just a big marketing push because they didn't do... So like their whole justification for calling it Overwatch 2 was adding a PvE game mode. Kind of like Man vs. Machine from Team Fortress 2. Except they delayed it, launched Overwatch 2, and then canceled it. Unturned shouldn't be good, but it is. Bro, Unturned is goated. I've actually talked about this on stream before. I really would love to play Unturned as like a casual, but I just don't feel like I can. What a capture. What a capture. But it's just like, there are no official servers, and so every server you hop into, and I won't go too much into this because I don't want to go into like a super rant, but every server that you hop into are all community hosted, which means that, well, for one, you might not even be getting a fair experience because little Timmy, who's hosting the server, is going to give himself all the good weapons and his little friends, and just going to blow your base to Kingdom Come. But there's that. There's also the fact that with all these servers being community hosted, there's so many different settings for servers, stuff like turning on and off bullet drop and spawn rates and all this other stuff, that it makes it really hard to just learn the game because the base mechanics change like depending on what server you're playing on. And on top of that, there's no good way for players to learn the mechanics of the game outside of that. Like there's no like training grounds. There's a training tutorial, but it doesn't really teach you much outside of like super basic controls, which even then are kind of a little shoddy. But I think that Unturned could be a lot bigger than what it is now if they would just, one, add official servers, and then two, add a deathmatch mode where people can just run amok with all the different weapons in the game, get used to them, and then actually feel prepared when they find that weapon in the world. But I love Unturned. The only way I feel like I can really enjoy the game is in the form of YouTube videos. But even then, not a whole lot of people make Unturned content. That's really quiet. There we go. But yeah, and not a whole lot of people make Unturned content, so I know there was one dude who made some pretty good Unturned videos. His name is Panda, like P9da, like a 9 instead of the A. He was pretty good. I like that guy, but he doesn't upload very often, unfortunately. I think he's kind of leads the genre. Leads like the content creation scene on Unturned, it feels like. At least with just simple raid videos and whatnot. There's a battle royale in Unturned. There is. It's just that it's very, very hard to find a server that's running it. And even then, there's no matchmaking. And so you have to wait for that match of battle royale to end in that specific server before you can join again. And with, of course, being battle royale, once you die, you're out until the next match starts. So if you're playing Unturned Battle Royale, most of what you're doing is, well, waiting. Like you're going to be waiting for like 10, 20 minutes, depending on how long the match lasts. If they added official servers again, and if they added proper matchmaking for like a Battle Royale, man, Unturned would skyrocket. It would be even more popular than it is now. I feel like there's just some very key decisions that Unturned could make that would just completely send it to a new level. One of those, of course, being official servers. Let's see how many hours I have on Unturned. I actually played mostly a single player. I just played around with like the different maps and stuff and just kind of explored them all. Yeah, I've actually got more hours in Unturned than I do in Helldivers. Yeah, in Unturned I have 194 hours, 194.3. Then Helldivers I have 175.2. Granted, Helldivers has not been out for very long. What's the most overrated game in your opinion? There are some games I think that are overrated. And I'm not going to include Roblox games because I feel like that's cheating. Because if I included Roblox games, then I would have like a laundry list of games I think are overrated. Because it's easy to just be like, oh, Adopt Me is overrated. Because it is, but... Clash Royale comes to mind. I don't know if I'd call it the most overrated game, though. Jackbox. Jackbox Party Pack. Jackbox Party... that might actually be... That might be it. That might be it, actually. My friends love to play Jackbox. I hate Jackbox. I've always hated Jackbox. Don't insult Jackbox. No, I will do whatever I want. I will insult Jackbox until the day I die. It is like the most asinine party game I've ever played in my life. Clearly that's a hot take. My chat's lighting up. Jackbox is so fun, blah blah blah. That's so fun. Wrong opinion. enemies became friends there. What do you hate about Jackbox? I hate that it just feels very very, very random. Like, it feels like your winning is based on just kind of rolling the dice instead of any actual skill. I don't like games like that. It's also hard to say, like, why I don't like about Jackbox is because there's so many different games in Jackbox as well. So, like, I had to, like, pick out one and explain why I don't like that one, then pick out another. Jackbox holds such a spot in our hearts there. Insult it and you're gonna get murdered. Listen, you asked me for a game that I thought was overrated. What kind of answer do you think is gonna come out when I state my opinion there? A hot take, that's what it's going to be. But no, I stand by my decision. Jackbox Party Pack. Whichever one of them. Sometimes my buddies are like Sowoto's like, hey, Storm Cell. Jackbox Nightway, I'm like, fuck. I play it with them because I want to hang out with them, and that's something for us to do together online, but damn. I don't look forward to it. We didn't think you would say an actually good game. No, like, if a game is overrated, that means that most people like it, but you don't. That's the whole antithesis of this. I'm very, very entertained to see how many people piped up in chat for that one, though. I thought I was going to say Genshin. Nah. I crap on Genshin a lot, but it's not like the worst game ever. Not the holy grail of party game. No, you're so wrong. The holy grail of party games is Mario Party. What are you smoking over there? We have a whole channel made for Jackbox moments. Well, do you have a whole channel made for Mario Party? Specifically Mario Party 5 and 6, my beloved. Have you even played them? Some Mario Kart Double Dash. Bro just said Jackbox was random. And then Mario Party. Look. I can strategize in Mario Party. Those mini games, that's all me. I earned those coins. But Jackbox? I like Jack off. Mario Party is good. You love Mario Party. Jackbox is better than Mario Party. Take away Casey's mod. Take away Casey's mod and also mute the captivator music for me. You play Mario Party too much. You like Jackbox since there's a breath of fresh air since you rarely play it. Mario Party has kind of fallen off here recently. As with every other thing that Nintendo seems to be doing. However, apparently... Well, not apparently. I've known about this for a long time. I think it was 2002 was the year. Nintendo caught lightning in a bottle. And they made a game called Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. And Baby Storm Cell, like baby Storm Cell, like small little infinite Storm Cell, was in love with that game. Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door was in my top 2 favorite games of all time for a long time, and probably still is in top 5 actually. You got Helldivers, Team Fortress 2, Super Mario Sunshine, Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door, and a few others. However, they're remaking Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door for the Switch. And I am so excited. It comes out this Thursday. So I've already pre-ordered it. I will, as soon as I get off work that day, I will be sprinting to Best Buy to pick up my copy. And I am going to relive my childhood in beautiful HD. I am so excited for it. If you've never played the older Mario Parties and the more recent ones, I've only played the older ones really. I played Mario Party 6 the most. I probably played Mario Party 5 and 6 the most. I've played 7. 8 was ass. 7 was pretty good. 7 was solid. Like there was like they hit like a hot streak in there. Like Mario Party 5, 6, and 7, banger, banger, banger. 8 was nigh unplayable. Like there was just basic resolution issues. Like the game didn't run in the correct resolution. Last time I tried to play it at least. Then Mario Party 9, I didn't play that much. Then I think Mario Party 10 exists. rare W Nintendo moment, honestly. Honestly. In Jackbox, you love the games where you learn more about other people, like the ones where you present stuff. Also, role models in the murder one. Fuck, I hate those so much. You're also talking to the guy who doesn't like Among Us. I don't like Among Us. I love the memes. Top tier. Top tier memes. Gameplay? Not for me. Is it a bad game? No, not at all. I'm not going to criticize the game. I just don't like it. Get a question when playing Jackbox, do you and your friends do basic claim jokes? With your friends group, we go unfiltered? No, we go unfiltered. No, whenever it's me and my boys, there is no filter. Trust me, there is no filter. If the group chat gets leaked, it's going to be a bad time for all of Sowoto. It's going to be a bad time. Oh, thanks for the speed boost. Nerd. Man, we've had that group chat for so long. Damn it. Want snippets of next time we do it? You will genuinely drop your jaw? Sure. Can't be worse than what me and Sowoto said. I'm making it out like we're serial killers. We're not. We're not. We're totally sane and rational people. Storm Cell, you federal thug. What's that for? What do you mean federal thug? I'm not a federal agent. Forgot the name of your favorite Jackbox. It's like the one where you get a random topic and you gotta talk about it. Is it like the one where you had to like make a presentation? Because if you're talking about the one where you had to make a presentation, that's the one that I hate the most. I think that's the moment when I said to myself, I hate this game. Yeah, I hate that one so much. Maybe I'd be better at it nowadays, but all it was just embarrassing and awkward. I hated that. I'm like, I don't like at least at the time, I didn't like public speaking. I didn't like giving presentations and all that. And I'm like, whose bright idea was it to turn this into a game? It's like, oh yeah, I love pulling back ingrown toenails. It hurts like hell. Let's make a game out of it. The rap battle one is good, actually. I'll level with you there, Casey. The rap battle one could be funny. That's mainly because you get to type it out ahead of time, and because the little auto voice reads it for you instead of you. That makes it better. You yelled at your friend until he died in that one. Was it Pulse from the sewer time pigeon? Ride some balls. Jackbox and Among Us are both social games. Maybe I just don't like social games. I don't like word games either. Hate word games. Hey, that's why you don't like them? Maybe. I hate socializing. No, I like playing with people. I just like playing good things with people. He doesn't like them because he is a thug. He slide cancels into grocery stores and banks to rob them. Man, you're like on a Smash Bros. Arc. If I didn't know what you're talking about, I think you're crazy. You're stuck in the capsule because of lag top gaming. I hope that that's kind of fixed in V4. The teleport thing. Oh, portal pieces. Nice. Thanks. Alright, our next match here is going to be our Biffniff match. Biffniff. It's going to be a second person. Second person to send me a trade request when I say the word Biffniff in Roblox chat will be the winner of tonight's business. Good luck, everyone. Creeper Puck's still in the box. There he is. Neon white stuff. Excuse me? Excuse me? My guy. My guy. Put a cap on it. This is not the group chat. This is not the group chat, my dude. It's not meant to sound like, okay. Okay. Mods, put him on the watch list. Anyway. I keep feeling like unmute the music and mute it again. Anyway, business match. Second person. Second person. Send me a trade. Once I say the word business in Roblox chat, will be the winner of tonight's business. And then we're going to go to Woodwater World, look at the standings, and send it off for the night. Bro just said business. No. Busyness. No. You are incorrect. Morbidly incorrect. Putting it in the clipboard. I don't do that very often, do I? I don't do that very often, do I? Early business. Did you just hit me with the lel? I haven't seen that in years. Bro just hit me with the I have not heard that in actual years. A sort new server message just says business. That would be beyond based. I mean, we should absolutely do that. Man, it's a fast match. Who's the last dude? Me and Red. Let's go. You suggested that months ago. Where have y'all been? I forgot. I moved it to the external hard drive. I was running out of space, and so I had to put some things in the recycling bin. Then instead of emptying the recycling bin, I just moved it all onto Wyatt. He was in out of bounds. Oh, that's just fantastic. Never mind, you suck. Ah, never mind. Easy. I'm gonna pull a Gustav. You're bad. You were doing business. Understandable. Glacial, you still here? I know I need to give... Oh, yeah, you're still... Yes, you there. I need to give you some sapphire. Some hard mined sapphires. He's still here. Okay, good. Alright, so we're gonna find out who won tonight's business. They're gonna go on over to Woodwater World and check out the standings for our second to last day of the challenge. Barring any extensions. Anyway, our winner tonight is... Creeper _Pug. Congratulations, Mr. Creeper _Pug. Please offer up anything from your inventory for a random item from mine. Hot. I agree. Good pan. Alright, closing my eyes, scrolling up and down. Get the first thing that I click on, which is gold. That's actually nice trade. That's a good weapon. Or good skin, I mean. Good skin. Haven't won business in a good 2 weeks. He's trying to beat the allegations. Upgrade, yeah. Yeah, I'd call that an upgrade. Gold is a really good skin. Anyway, let's go on over to Woodwater World. Close out all this junk over here. Go on over to Woodwater World. We're going to check out the standings over here. Also, as a reminder, the Roblox Classic event starts Thursday. I will be streaming that. Going to do about an hour on Captivator. Then we'll do an hour on whatever the hell this event's going to be. We'll see if it's good. We'll all judge it together as a community. We can see the live storm cell reaction if they do something stupid. Live cringe. Live storm cell cringing. A rare 6 soul. She's been here this entire time. What do you mean? Anyway, in first place here, we've got Creeper _Bug at 10.9 million tickets. Firestormbot 87, also known as Pigeon, at 10.2 million. Prince Casey at 10,069,420. Nice. Brave Pikachu 101 at 10 mil. Bugbear at 10 million too. Vos Cabinet at even clear 10 million. Bob the Great at... That hasn't updated, has it? Leaderboards haven't updated in 2 days. Well, fuck that. All right, well, who wants to go on the spinny ride with me? Who wants to go on the spinny ride? Chat, we're going to ride. Okay, what is this? What is this called? Spinner. We're going to ride Spinner. Give me on spinner. There you go. This is what you came for? We're doing this for 4 minutes. I hope you know that. Casey, you being fancy over here jumping over. I see you. Trying to avoid paying the 10 tickets so you don't mess up your little 420. You goofy goober. Oh, and he loses his spot because he was too fast. Now he's getting slapped. He's getting slapped around. You know, I just realized Wood Waterworld has Noob Slapper 3000 in it. We take those. Okay, I need Glacial. Mojo. Mojo, have I given you your sapphires yet? I don't think I have I? I don't think I have. I need to restart this server. There's actually a... This is on version 111. There's actually a 112. There's actually a 112. It just hasn't made its way into production, I guess you could say. What's 112? I mean, I have the patch notes here. Up, open. Let's see. Is some internal cleanup, internal bug fixes, internal cleanup, remove some unnecessary items. Yeah, basically just small efficiency things. Also with some internal cleanup to help me identify bugs easier. We're gonna do this for 3 minutes. Forgot bugs existed. Only that you guess they can exist in Wood Waterworld. Yeah, they can exist in Wood Waterworld. Sort of. Since Storm Cell bugs was never banned. Yeah. What to ban him? Did I not ban him? Oh, he's there. Why, you had one job. Fixed roller coaster. Yeah, someday. That'll be in V2. That'll be in Wood Waterworld V4. Wood Waterworld V4 will get, oh, my voice is getting tired. Wood Waterworld V4, we will get the roller coaster fix. It would be amazing. The legendary V4 for Wood Waterworld. It's going to be cool. Very, very cool. Hold on. Okay. You like the removed Herobrine note? Oh yeah, fixed roller coaster, every single patch note. Removed Herobrine from Wood Waterworld. You're getting nauseous. Weak. He who hops off the spinner ahead of time is not worthy of walking the sacred halls of Wood Waterworld. You sign a pact when you enter those 2 gates. Those beautiful gray, drab gates. That you will hold your puke on the rides. It was in the fine print. I don't know if you noticed it or not. But yeah, we will be streaming the Roblox Classic event. Like I said before, I will be doing about an hour of Captivator. Then we'll finish off the rest of our hour with checking out this Roblox Classic event. We're going to see if it's good or not on live television. Also, our Wood Waterworld challenge to get 10 million tickets for 10,000 sapphires ends when tomorrow ends, Central Time. So it ends when May 21st ends. May 21st is tomorrow. So you have until then to get your 10 million tickets for your 10,000 sapphires in Captivator. If you need extra time, you can follow for an extension. But in order to achieve this extension, you will have to complete a challenge set up for you by the community. The community will decide your fate. Anyway, for those of you who I need to give sapphires to, being Mojo and Glacial, I don't know if there's anyone else. I frankly forgot. Meet me in Captivator afterward. I will give you your prize. But until then, I will see you all at tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time for more epic Captivator gaming. But until then, take care of yourselves because I love you all. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace.